And welcome, Jeff.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay, Ruak, we are working our way through this season. We're in a whole new season in our world, and we're working at how to do church. And we've got a plan. The elders have met, the board have been talking, and now the house church pastors have met over the last couple of days. And we want to share this plan with you all, with us all. And Jeff and I are going to have a chat through this plan, and hopefully this works.
We are hoisting our sails into totally new waters. And in that sense, I think our boat has to also change. You can't use a little tugboat out in the wide ocean. Bad analogy, but you know what I mean. So I actually am very excited that I think this is a great opportunity for us to, because of the nature of what we already have and the flexibility that we have, we've got a great opportunity to be flexible and to provide a lot of opportunities for other churches to also see what's out there, what's available, rather than simply just screening online Sunday church.
Go to a PowerPoint presentation. So we're calling this a new Ruach rhythm, and we have 4 squares there that we're working through. We are looking on the top left at having a weekly YouTube of worship, a message and news, more like a TV show, Jeff. And as you can see, kids with Ruach TV as well. So our wonderful Catherine and friends are going to produce something like a 10-minute YouTube weekly show for them. On the top right, you'll see small groups, 4 to 8, with 3 questions. We'll come back to that. Bottom left, serving others, and bottom right, prayer. Okay, so we're going to walk through these fairly quickly. Here is small groups. So people can now see the slide of small groups, Jeff, which is where we're saying that the current house church that you're in, we're asking that you would prayerfully but proactively embrace that value of Ruach in having small connected relationships. Jeff, we're not asking that each group has a pastor, are we?
No, we're not. In fact, we're deliberately saying to the groups, in a sense, you work out how you want to do this based upon the gifts that are in your group. So the way we've done in our house church is that we're going to appoint a host, but that person's job may simply be to make sure that they click the button on the Zoom meeting every week. So a host is not like an old house church pastor or anything like that.
Jeff, thank you. Well, look, in the blue square, Jeff, they can see that small groups formed from the house church, or you can start a new one, can't you, Jeff? You could grab a couple of new people in your life and start a new group.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to cast everyone adrift.
No.
And I will work with the different groups. We'll contact them, see how they're all going. So in that sense, I guess we're going to play a floating pastoral role. And I would imagine that that's what the house church pastors will do going forward.
Each group, when they meet, they don't have to conquer worship, icebreaker, happy birthday. There's a lot of things we're asking that they just don't do in this season because going online has different dynamics. And so we're just finding a very simple format that our wonderful Sally Commercial has come up with 3 questions that we're asking each group when they meet for half an hour or 40 minutes or 15 minutes. We're asking them to cover 3 things. As they can see on the screen, number 1 is the Bible study part. What have you read in the Bible this week? And what's your response to that? And so number 2 is the pastoral care part. What would you like me to pray about with you now and over the coming week? And number 3 is the looking outward part. We want our conversation together to have this. Who are you serving? Looking out for outside of your house church, and how can I encourage you and pray with you in this? So that's the new format. We're just asking you to conquer that. Leave the worship and perhaps the sermon part to the weekly YouTube message. Right, serving others. have Melanie Carroll coach us. So right now, Melanie Carroll and her husband Sean are part of Sally's house church. Melanie is a Baptist pastor, and she also is trained by a group called Praxis. You know Praxis, Jeff? Yep, and so they train people in how to share your faith. So I personally have started a fortnightly meeting with Melanie, just had it today, and she's very happy to coach you on the phone, on Zoom, with an email. As you've read ahead of me, a weekly YouTube message, which we're going to make gospel focused. I'll come back to that. We're just about to update our website this weekend with a whole new website, very visitor friendly. We're going to make content for the website, videos, testimonies, workshops that would help people in the community, like, things around peace. Of course, serving others. The ABC News has been telling all of us, use your phone to call people and check in. Next one is prayer, Jeff. We really want us to be a praying church. We are a praying church. Sally Commercial has got a Tuesday night weekly now, Jeff.
Yes, and we're hoping to see more and more faces on our Zoom.
Excellent. So every Tuesday night now, you can Zoom in and join the prayer meeting. And of course, the 4 to 8 groups, the new little groups, we trust that you'll be praying. We're coming into the last part, Jeff. This is just to unpack the TV weekly YouTube part. Only a little bit more to say, Jeff. I can announce today that Ian Freestone will be the guest preacher, speaker, communicator for this week. So that's exciting. You can now see the 4 quadrants together, and we hope this is a rhythm that we can be blessed by during this brand new tough season that our world is in. So, Jeff,
the beauty of this is we can hoist ourselves in this direction. If in a month or two we want to tweak it, or we go, we need to amend this or that.
Yeah.
We're not setting this in stone forever and a day.
Yeah.
But like with anything, I think you go for it. You've got to give it our all, and then we can see how it all goes.
Yeah. Everyone, check in with your house church pastor now, because that's how it's all going to work out. And we look forward to day by day following Jesus together and helping one another and the community. Amen.